Well, we made it to the hotel in Hue, I think it's called. And yeah, it's an older hotel, but I think it cost us about 35 Canadian per night. It's actually listed as a 4-star. In reading the reviews, it said that the hotel was very dated. It's a huge hotel, huge hotel. But yeah, you can tell back in the 70s, this place was probably the cream of the crop. But I put us right on the river. I'll give you a look. Yeah, and we actually got upgraded. We had a garden view room, and they upgraded us to a river view. So yes, I was hoping we'd get upgraded. But yeah, we got a nice view of the river. It's a little cloudy. It's like I told you from Da Nang. We've been getting some kind of overcast, rainy weather. But if you look in the distance there, I'm not sure if you can see, there's a flag sticking up. That's the ancient fortress that we're going to be going to see down there. So, and I put us pretty close, so we are going to be able to walk. According to Google, it's about a 23-minute walk, 1.9 kilometers. So yeah, we'll probably just walk down there and actually get some video of the area. Right down there we have our pool. I normally don't swim in the pools, so yeah. But yeah, nice looking pool. Not quite sure what everything else is. There's another building over here, not sure. And you can just see some of the from the weathering. And we're just again heading back to our hotel and walking through the park. It's so nice, and it's a lot of shade in here, and the breeze is wonderful. But yeah, I thought you may want just a little pan of the river. You can actually see our hotel on the other side just up from here. So yeah, and I'll tell you, the kids are actually really friendly. And I've noticed that in all the countries we've been to, is the kids are usually the first to say hello and yeah, to interact with you. So yeah, I just noticed that. So we walked through the park, and virtually, you know, half the kids say hi to you. So just down from the hotel, there's a floating restaurant, and thought you may want to be interested in looking at it. We looked at the menu prices, and yeah, it's really expensive. It's like 2 to 3 times as much as the tourist area, but really nice. It's a floating restaurant. I'll show you. Yeah, we can see it from our hotel just up the ways here, and yeah, it looks like there's people on there, but yeah, prices are really expensive. And along the river here, there's a lot of tourist like boats that you can take out on the river. And you know, I am considering it. I would think it would be a pretty amazing boat ride actually. But here, I'll show you some of the boats. And with just Lindsay and I walking all by ourselves, they're offering just to take us out. So, and we don't know what the price is. But I thought, wow, it must be kind of expensive. They're just going to take 2 people on one of those big boats. Yeah, it looks really nice. The cruise, actually, we see it from our balcony, and it, yeah, looks like it'd be a nice little cruise. When we got to Hue, we booked a 4-star hotel. It's called the Century Riverside Hotel. Now, it is listed as 4 stars. I question that. Maybe this hotel was in its heyday, you know, maybe 30, 40, maybe 50 years ago. But it's definitely dated now. But I'll do a quick room tour. We've actually been here for 3 days, so yeah, there's a little bit of our stuff around. But yeah, you know me, safes are a big thing. So there is a safe. You see it in here. Unfortunately, it is a smaller safe. so we couldn't fit the laptop in it. And also the keypad, there's no batteries or something, so it doesn't work. So you actually have to close it, put the deadbolt on, and then use a key. And when we came back, the key wouldn't unlock the deadbolt. Took us about, I'd say, 5 minutes to get the deadbolt undone. So yeah, bed. I will say the bed was comfortable. In general, the room was fairly clean. Air conditioner works well. Now with this hotel, there was Wi-Fi. And what I will say is at the front desk, the lady told us that there's no password. So we hooked up to the Wi-Fi, well, tried to hook up to the Wi-Fi. Unfortunately, we had one bar and it would alternate between one bar and no bars. So we had no service, kept getting disconnected. My computer wouldn't connect, my phone wouldn't connect most of the time. And I noticed there was another secured connection called the Century Riverside Hotel. And yeah, it actually had a password that we seen on the wall downstairs in the lobby. Now, for some reason, the lady didn't give us that password, so we spent the first 2 days with no internet. And when we arrived at the hotel, I use a backpack. My back's kind of sore, so I don't want to lift luggage, so I just use a backpack. And I think my backpack was a hindrance to the front desk lady. She says, oh, we're going to upgrade you from a garden view to a river view. And I thought, oh, perfect. I don't think we were upgraded. I honestly think we were downgraded. So anyways, I'll show you the bathroom. Now keep in mind, this is actually a 4-star hotel, but you know, I'm not saying it wasn't clean, but you can see right around the sink, there's some grime, just old and dated. Now the bathtub, you got to see this. So you can see, look at the grime. You know, there's grime everywhere. There's a big gap there. If we look at the, you know, this thing wiggles and moves. It's not. It's yeah. So you know, not really smell. A little bit of a musty smell in the whole hotel. Again, it's an older hotel that is in desperate need of a renovation, but listed as 4 stars and not 4 stars. We've actually stayed in 2-star hotels that were better than this, and the Wi-Fi worked. Now it did come with a breakfast included, and after reading some of the reviews, we decided we weren't going to eat breakfast. A few people talked about getting sick, so yeah. Now, the only thing that I could see that would make this place 4 stars is actually the view. I'll take you out. It's got a great view of the Perfume River. So I'll head out to the balcony, and you can even see, I don't know if it's going to show up very well, but there's just a lot of staining on the walls, but the view actually is spectacular. I said the only thing I can possibly see that would give this 4 stars is the view. But our room originally, I believe, was supposed to be over in one of those, and yeah, I actually think when we checked in, the lady, Lindsay, stayed back with our suitcase. She takes the suitcase, and I went up to the check-in desk with my backpack on. And yeah, I think that hindered us. I think the lady seen the backpack and thought we were backpackers, and you know, just said we were being upgraded. And I because if this is an upgrade, I'd hate to see what the other room looks like. I don't think we were upgraded. I think she prejudged us because I had a backpack and gave us a crappy room with, I'm going to say, no Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi did not work until I seen a password downstairs and used that. But yeah, go back in here. So yeah, and you know, the room itself is very spacious. You can like, it's a huge room. I don't know if I mentioned the air conditioner, but did work really well. TV did have about 4 or 5 English channels, but this thing is, you know, I think it's right out of The Shining. Look, I'll show you the hallway. Oh yeah, by the way, there was some moisture that come through, so they're running heaters to keep the walls dry. But yeah, this thing is like right out of The Shining. At night, the lights are turned down, so yeah, it looks like it's The Shining Hotel. I'll show you up to there's a stairwell. The stairwell is actually really nice. It's obviously original wood and stuff, but yeah, magnificent staircase. The elevators themselves, when you get into the elevator, smells like urine. I'm assuming it's rats that are peeing in the elevator shaft. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the room we got. I think we paid about $35 a night Canadian for this room. And like I said, 4 stars, not. So remember, Century Riverside Hotel. Wouldn't recommend for the money. I think you can definitely find better value elsewhere for that price. All right, so we'll walk up. I'll show you that stairwell. Like I said, this place was probably the pinnacle of its usage. 40, 50 years ago, it was probably an extravagant hotel back in the day. But yeah, here's some of the stairwell actually that goes down. It's a very big stairwell, intricate carvings on it. I can definitely see how this hotel would have been great 40, 50 years ago. Yeah, the stairwell. So yeah, we're about to check out now, and we're gonna head into the urine-smelling elevators. All right, so yeah, just checking out now, and I'll show you the lobby here. Again, I think they renovated the front area, but yeah. Nice little seating area. Some of the furniture they have around the hotel is actually really nice. It's solid wood, and I bet you it's been here since the hotel was first constructed. Okay, so we just arrived at our new hotel. It's called the Sagita Boutique Hotel. Now, as you know, we've been traveling Southeast Asia. It's been 3 months. Unbelievable, it's been 3 months. But normally when we change hotels, the checkout times are noon, and the check-in time for a new hotel is 2 o'clock. So you got a 2-hour gap. Now, about 50% of the hotels, they don't care. We show up at 1 o'clock and they let us in. And I'd say we do that about 50% of the time. We've never had any issues checking in like an hour early. So this hotel, when we came to it, we told them we'd be there about 1 o'clock. And they said, oh, that's gonna be an extra charge for checking in early. And I said, oh, well, I emailed them back and I said, well, we're just gonna sit outside to 2:01 and we'll be in. And you know, we just got here and it was about 1:45, so we sat outside until 2:01 and went in. And of course, you know, our room's not ready. So I'm just about to ask them, okay, so now do we get extra money back because our room wasn't ready at 2 o'clock? You know, first hotel that's ever told us checking in early, just an hour early, is gonna cost us extra money. But I will say the hotel looks nice from what we've seen so far. It's actually down an alley. We actually walked by the alley, but they served us a welcome tea and like I think it's dates or something. But I'll say the tea is actually delicious. It was a lemon tea with a lime in it. It was really good. But yeah, first hotel that told us they were going to charge us extra for signing in a little bit early. So I just wanted to put that in a video for you. Never encountered that before. So yeah, here's the hotel. So yeah, we'll take you into the lobby. The lobby's actually, it looks very nice. And so we come in and we have to fill out a little form. And that's kind of standard. They want your email address so they can send you promo stuff. But we only book 2 nights here, and that's kind of what we normally do. We'll book 2 or 3 nights at each place just to make sure it's decent. But I look on the form, and the first night is the price on Agoda, and the second night is like 100 dong more. So I've asked him why is the second night more expensive. I guess he's going to check this out. Okay, so we did our check-in thing, and I'll tell you, it's 20 after 2 now, and they tell us the room's not ready, gonna have to wait. So just, you know, being honest about it. They're gonna charge you if you're a little bit early, but there's no discount when the room's not ready at 2 o'clock. So, and what I did notice too is, well, like I said, when you look on the bill, the first night is the price that was listed on Agoda, and they charge you about $5 more for the second night that's not listed on Agoda. So, yeah, there's that. And the last thing, again, I have a funny feeling. We carry a backpack. I use a backpack because I find it's easier on my back than carrying a suitcase. And the last time, this has only happened in Vietnam too, and it's happening if this is to be the second time. They tell you, oh, we're gonna upgrade your room. And you know, I walk in with a backpack. Well, last time they told us I had booked a garden view room, and they said, oh, we've upgraded you to the pool view. And I'm telling you, the room was not very good. And I have a funny feeling that when you, because we're carrying a backpack, they say they're upgrading you, but they give you, well, I'm gonna say it, they give you a shittier room. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. So yeah, there's our experience checking into the, I think it's called the Singita Classy Boutique Hotel. And we've never experienced any of these things in any other country. Vietnam has been a little bit different. Yeah, again, when they upgrade you, be suspicious. Ask to see the other room. Good morning. So as part of our hotel, we get a breakfast included. And the breakfast at a lot of these places, it's touch and go. Sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. But in the boutique hotel here, the restaurant's on the top floor, so you can see I'm outside actually in the seating area. But yeah, Lindsay's getting some omelets and coffee for us, but there's actually nobody here today. We were up here a couple days ago, and there was no seating inside. You had to come outside, and it was a little bit cloudy and started to rain, and the rain was actually blowing in on us. But anyways, no one's here today, and it's sunny, so we'll probably sit out here. But I'll give you a quick pan around. So this is the view from the top. So you can eat your breakfast. And that's what you get to look at. You can see it's kind of smoggy. Yeah, all around. And this is the actual area. So today is our last day here. We're actually leaving Vietnam in a couple days, and it's at that point when you're thinking, wow, it went by so quick. But yeah, we have 2 days left in Vietnam, so this is our last day here, and then we're going to be heading to a hotel near the airport. Yeah, a couple more days and we're out. We're actually going to be heading back to Bangkok. We didn't get to see enough of Thailand. We did the southern area of Thailand, but we want to go and see Chiang Mai. So yeah, we're gonna go to the airport in a couple days and head to Thailand, and then up to Chiang Mai. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy breakfast, so we'll catch you in a little bit. All right, so we have arrived at our new hotel, and we're right by the airport, but this is on the outskirts of Hanoi. We are out of the city. I'll show you really what it looks like. There's rice fields right outside the hotel. So yeah, right across from you can see in the back there, rice fields. And the airport is just down that way also. We're about, I don't know, about a 10-minute walk. You see, there's always noise, even out, excuse me, even out in this country area, noise. Anyways, we arrived to the hotel a little bit early, so yeah, we said, yeah, we're not gonna pay for early check-in. We'll just go for a little walk around the area. And we found this place. I wanted to come up and see. We're not quite sure what it is. I translated it, and it says something about Min Korea, specialize in cats and dogs, ship home wooden crates. So we think it might be in like an SPCA Vietnamese style, and they have cats and dogs, and they'll ship them in crates to your house. Anyways, we're gonna just tour around the area here and see what we have. Apparently there's some restaurants up this way a little bit, but they only serve breakfast or you have to make a reservation for dinner. So yeah, and as we're walking up the street, there's like animal poop right on the side of the road. Honking horns, honking horns. Again, don't know why. You just can't get away from the honking horns. So yeah, we'll take a little tour around. I don't know if I'm gonna record a whole bunch, but yeah, we're going back toward the hotel now. Yeah, we're just walking around the neighborhood here, and we met some guy, speaks pretty good English. He's actually opening up a new hotel. He was very adamant to say that he was opening up a new hotel. So if we come back, we told him we might stay there. I think he liked that, but I'll show you this alley. Again, sorry for the noise. What a beautiful alley. And I don't know if you've noticed from the videos, but there's hello. As soon as I said something, he turned away. But there's lots of Vietnam flags, and man, it's so noisy. You want to be on YouTube? Hello? They're really brave until I turn the camera on them. That's another thing. Again, I'll talk about the flags. There is Vietnamese flags everywhere. Who's ever in the flag business in Vietnam is making a fortune. A fortune. And you see all the flags here too. These aren't, there's some of them that are Vietnam, but virtually every house has a Vietnamese flag on it. And you see doing some burning here. You know, no environmental regulations like North America. But yeah, we've just, again, thought you might want a little tour around where we are. We're north of Hanoi. The airport is on the very northern part of Hanoi. Kind of in the country. So very rural around here. I said we found, well, it's some sort of water buffalo or cow poop, but we haven't seen any of the cows yet. I'm looking for them. Yeah, we're getting to there's a highway that runs right along this road. We're kind of on like a collector lane, I guess you would call it. Yeah, over there's those rice fields I showed you. So we just crossed under the underpass there, overpass. Wandering around. There's a few restaurants, nothing's open right now. Hello. Again, very friendly here. In the city, I don't know if it's a city thing, but just like North America, you know, people are just going about their daily lives, and yeah, they don't really acknowledge you. Here, more rural, I can say everybody's saying hi. It's very friendly. So it's a city thing. All right, so outside the hotel, I'll show you. Don't know what the hotel is going to be like inside, but like I said, very local area. And if we want to eat, we have to go this way. Over there, you can see there's actually like a street vendor underneath the overpass. But yeah, I see a restaurant down there. Hello. She started waving way up there. So no, I'm not going to cross. So yeah, anyways, maybe I'll show you the room here, not sure, but this would be one of, there's several hotels along here that you can stay at for the airport, but this is not, like I said, something you'd come and stay for a while at. It's basically just to get close to the airport. But apparently it's a 10-minute walk down that way to the airport. I said we haven't checked in, we haven't checked Google to see how far it is, but yeah, it's an airport flyout hotel.